There will be training, but our focus is peacekeeping. And if people need further information, 10,000menphilly.com. The phone number is 215-731-0541. Now, I mentioned the chairman. You all know Kenny Gamble. He is leader in many, many areas. He is leading this effort. Kenny Gamble.
Thank you very much, E. Stephen Collins. And I'd first just like to say, I'd like to give a big hand, everybody, to Charlie Mack. Let's give Charlie a big hand. Charlie, we'd like to thank you for pulling us all together and making this 10,000 men a call to action a reality. We know that violence is in our community, and it's unacceptable in our community. But there's a larger thing. There's a cause for this violence. This movement is going to get at the cause of the violence. The cause of the violence, through our research, says that education is the cause of much of the violence. We believe, as we say at Universal Companies, as when you know better, you do better. We also believe that education is the root cause for the poverty that we see in our community. So we are asking this 10,000 men, long live the spirit of the Million Man March. These 10,000 men, we want to see 20,000, 100,000 men. We want Broad Street to be locked down, Commissioner, on October 21st. We want to see as many people as possible so that we can have a new day in Philadelphia. So, brothers and sisters, our youth, their future is at stake. The Philadelphia Millions More movement is lending our support. We're lending all of our organizations, and many of the people here today are part of the Philadelphia Millions More movement. We are ready. We are ready to assist the police commissioner. Sometimes when the police commissioner is on television, he says that he's trying to get the community to support him. We have heard your call, Commissioner. We have heard your call. We are supporting you. We are supporting the young mothers, the young children in our community. It is unacceptable that our community has this much violence in it. So today marks the beginning. There will be other news conferences. We are asking not only radio stations like WDAS and Clear Channel and Radio 1 and WURD has joined in this positive move. We are asking every TV station to turn the twist and work with this coalition. Turn your reporting into a positive movement such as this 10,000 men. It is not so that every day is the negative reporting of the action that's happening in our community. There are people dying. There are innocent kids that are dying. We are joining together as men to solve the problem in our community. Thank you very much.
We're going to just let you know for any questions and answers, one-on-one. We begin that process right now. Our focus, we ask you to, again, help us Inquirer, Daily News, Tribune, 6310, every Metro, who did I forget, 29, every one of you all, we're asking your help because you know what? Our lives are at stake here. This is not a rah-rah event. It's not going to be one of those events where we get some inspirational lift and we walk away. We need that. We are spiritual people. This is about a sustained program for as long as it takes. And so we're asking you to include in whatever you report on this, 10,000menphilly.com. 10,000menphilly.com. It's on this. It's in your press kit. 215-731-0541, pre-registration.
94% of those who are being murdered were high school dropouts, and 94% of who are committing the murders are high school dropouts. what Mr. Kenny Gam was saying is very, very important and very, very real.
Right, you know, so that sends up a red flag. We say, well, where are the men?
That's right.
So we're calling for men to stand up and take their rightful position in the community and help mothers and help our young daughters and children to have a better quality of life. So this is just the beginning. This is not just a one-day event. It's a commitment for life now. Okay. And the other thing, too, is that we are bringing together every organization that we can think of. There are all kinds of initiatives. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We are now uniting. The one thing that we want to do is to get our community to work together, put aside all of our differences, and come together on a common issue, which is the survival of our community.
Are you envisioning large numbers of people out during the evening, during the late night, during the wee morning hours?
Well, you know, Dave, what we're doing is we're working on all the details of all of that now, but the commissioner and the coalition has been working on it.
I have Deputy Commissioner Ross is here, and him and another group, Mr. Joe Sartain, he used to be the managing director, is involved in that. So when we go out there, we will be organized. We will have group leaders. They will have specific places to patrol, specific places to be. There will be a time limit. Prior to going out, they will go to some of the police roll call that tell us the designated areas that they'll be going out to. So we're not just going to put men out there, just be putting them out there.
Stay there for a second, gentlemen. 1 second, 1 second. Look here. Hold. Got it.
Today we've been invited to join with the movement, the 10,000 man movement, to end the cycle of violence that is prevalent in our city. As it's been stated, it's an epidemic in our city. Close to 300 young men have been killed on our city's streets. We've joined this effort in order to contribute to ending this violence in our city. I have preached a number of funerals of young men and seen the faces of mothers and sisters and grandparents. And it's hard to take any longer to experience the grief and the pain and the agony. And so we've come today to stand with 10,000 men, and we hope that we are able to mobilize many, many more to break this cycle of violence in our city, telling young men to turn in their guns and turn to hope and trust in God.
Well, young people should sign up simply because you represent the future. If we're going to have a future, it rests with young people. It doesn't rest with those that are aging. If we have a movement, if we're anyway serious about any kind of movement, you must have young people. Younger people went into the land flowing with milk and honey, not older people. So as the years are approaching on many of us who were one time younger, the younger people now have the responsibility of picking up a baton and taking this thing on. It must be that if we're going to have a future, that it rests with children.
The only thing I'd like to add is that it's a great day for Philadelphia. 10,000 men, Leocourt Center, October 21st, 2007. Doors open at 12 o'clock.
We cry blood, we got love. Fight to the death, my brother. I'm not a thug, I'm a soldier. Yeah, but I write to the thugs on the corner. Yeah, cause homie, they need love. We cry blood, we got love. Fight till it's done, my brother. I'm not a thug, I'm a warrior. Yeah, but I write to the thugs.